Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just talking about kooky, crazy kids in love that love reacting to some Demon Slayer.
Yeah, season 3, episodes 1 and 2 today.
Yep, and you can get our full uncut reactions for Demon Slayer and early ad-free access over on our Patreon. Links in the description of this video. We also have early membership here on YouTube. Hit the join button if you're interested, and let's get to it.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Oliver's ready.
Oliver is ready. Uh-oh, 7 years bad luck. You're
Does that rule
screwed.
still apply if it was already broken?
Yes.
I found them! They're over here! They defeated them. It took 100 years for something to finally change. Don't you see? This must be an omen.
Yeah, the poison's definitely spreading more.
Muzan Kibutsuchi, we will defeat you. And then you, the sole blemish of my family, will be gone.
Wait a minute, you said then you, the sole blemish on my family? So he's...
Related to Muzan?
Yeah.
Man, I figured we all had relatives we were embarrassed about, but damn.
I mean, he's got a cool secret base, though.
Daddy does. It's so quiet, though. It's freaking me out.
The fact I was summoned here can only mean one thing. They managed to kill an upper rank.
Infinity Castle's a cool name for it, too. Stuck the landing. I think they created the Infinity Castle just so they can make a game out of it, because, like...
Yeah.
Swordsmith Village arc.
Well, if it isn't Lord Akaza.
What the hell? Ooh, creepy.
How lovely it is to see you in such good health.
Oh, tiny little arms!
And lips for eyes? And
Yeah.
what the hell is going on?
Upper 5.
How terrifying, terrifying! It appears that in the time we've been apart, you've even forgotten so much as how to count, Kyoko.
You're meeting all the upper ranks.
Biwa woman, has Lord Muzan arrived yet or not?
I can say with certainty he has not.
Then what about Upper 1? Is he here? Don't tell me it was him who somehow got killed. Whoa.
There's the top dog. How about that Muzan?
Weren't you even a little concerned about me? Here I was worried sick something might have happened to you. After all, you're a cherished comrade of mine.
Greetings, Lord Doma.
Is that a brand new pot? It's beautiful. Remember the one you gave me? I'm using it to display a woman's head. Fits perfectly.
Get your hand off of me.
Oh! Demon fight.
That was quite a punch. Unless I'm mistaken, you've gotten slightly stronger.
Just slightly.
You asked about Upper One earlier. He's the first one I summoned. He's been here all along.
I've been here the entire time.
Kokushibo?
It seems Lord Muzan has arrived.
That's...
Thank you.
Gyutaro is no longer with us, meaning the upper ranks are now incomplete.
means you've created a new one?
Since I was the one who brought Gyutaro in, how can I atone for this embarrassment? I can gouge an eye out. Or maybe...
Keep your wretched eyeballs. I have no need for them. As expected, Daki proved to be his weakness. Had he just fought alone from the start, he most assuredly would have won. If the battle hadn't gone on after he'd poisoned them, none of it matters anymore. How worthless. Can't you see you're falling in order of who has the most of their humanity remaining? It's nothing new. I've come to learn that I should expect nothing from you.
Can never please daddy.
Has there ever been a time I didn't meet your expectations, my lord?
No.
For starters, you have yet to annihilate the Ubuyashiki family. And whatever became of the blue spider lily?
Cool shot.
Centuries have passed, and you have nothing to show for it. Why do you exist if your sole purpose has become to disappoint me?
Please forgive us!
I have nothing to say in response. However, Ubuyashiki is a master at evading us.
I'm afraid detective work isn't my strong point either.
You see, I've acquired some juicy information that I think will interest you. Information that can change everything just a mere moment ago.
Okay.
What I'm interested in is permanence.
Oh, to have none other than Lord Musan's hand touching my head.
Freaky ass design.
Yeah, especially like the little baby arms.
Yeah. Guess he didn't like the gift.
Don't ever give me unconfirmed information, and wipe that smirk off of your face.
Ooh, bye, head.
Gyoko, once you've confirmed that information to be true, you are to head over there with Hantengu at once.
Yes, understood, my lord.
Lord Gyoko, what kind of information do you have? I'd like to tag along.
But that wouldn't be.
Fun for me.
I won't tell anyone.
Oh.
No one seems to like this guy. Oh, him again.
Get lost.
Akaza, you always go to... If you're unsatisfied with the ranks, then why not back up your words and challenge him to a battle?
If he were to challenge us, he'd only embarrass himself. Look, he's just angsty, that's all. Probably because I became a demon after him, and still got promoted before him.
Yeah, that would hurt.
Those of us on top shouldn't be giving our subordinates a hard time, don't you think?
Akaza,
Oh. Cool.
show some respect. Do you understand?
That's awesome. It's a good reveal because he didn't show his face the entire time.
I understand I'm going to kill you if it's the last thing I do.
Good luck.
Then I wish you the best.
See you around, Lord Kokushibo. I feel like I got shut out of that entire conversation. Wait, Lord Akaza! Hey, I wasn't done talking.
Please send Hantengu and myself to the same location as fast as possible!
Send me too!
No. Just like you.
Free to join me down here if you want!
I respectfully decline.
You guys are always so cold to me.
I'd say he's so lonely in the demon ranks.
Your disciples have just arrived.
You can send them in now.
Right. Thank you.
The earrings.
His dad.
My wife's fast asleep in the other room.
Who has the same hair as the upper one rank demon?
I feel bad making our guest babysit.
I will be leaving after this.
You saved our lives that day. If it hadn't been for you,
Was he Hashira?
then the least I can do is pass down your name for posterity.
There's no need.
Look, I know I'm just a charcoal merchant, but it's better than nothing.
Thank you, Sumiyoshi. But there's no need. Those who have mastered their skills share the same fate. They wind up in the same place. You seem to think of me as some kind of extraordinary person, but I'm really not. I failed to protect everything that was important to me. I was unable to accomplish any of my goals. My name is as worthless as I am.
Don't say something like that. Don't talk about yourself that way. It's so sad. So sad.
Okay, like fever dream.
Are you
Aw.
okay? You've been out for 2 months.
2 months?
Well, yeah, I mean, he pushed himself really hard. Aww.
Thank goodness. We were so worried.
My name is Goto. I'm a member of the Demon Slayer Corps cleanup squad. Back when Tanjiro
Kakashi?
Kamado first met the Hashira, someone said to him, "Are you gonna sleep all day?" That was me. I found him and his friends 2 months ago in the entertainment district. Each one of them suffered critical wounds and was unresponsive. And so for that, they have my respect. Except for this guy. Fast forward to now, and I'm delivering some mouth-watering Castella. It's taking everything in me not to gobble it all up myself. I would if it weren't a gift for our unconscious friend.
When he doesn't eat it, you can eat it.
She better be over there contemplating how she's gonna clean up this mess that she made. Pardon me, but I have some Castella here for him. But if it seems like it's going to go bad, feel free to eat it.
Oh, thank you very much.
Ah, now you dropped it.
You really are scatterbrained, you know that? You should have called for someone! I'll handle this myself. Tanjiro just woke up from his coma!
Abdominal breathing.
Is he the last one to wake?
I'm guessing, yeah. Inosuke?
I would think so. Nope.
No.
Okay.
I was worried you were never going to wake up, and I felt bad
It's fine. What about the others?
Mm-hmm.
Was it the yellow hair kid who left the other day?
Yep.
He's already back out on a mission.
Oh, wow.
He was up and out of bed the very next day.
That's nothing compared to the sound Hashira.
Hmm.
He and his wives just walked off.
This really sucks. And Inosuke?
He was on the brink of death.
Yeah.
Mr. Inosuke fought for his life, but there was too much poison in his body for his breathing to deal with it all.
I guess I'm hallucinating right now. Because I see him on the ceiling.
Yes. It's a better introduction.
How'd you notice me, Tanpachiro?
It helps I'm lying down.
The man who bested death and still woke up before you!
You sure did. You're amazing.
I'm not a weakling like you! Screw you for making us worry!
He's not weak, you're just different, Mr. Inosuke. Lady Shinobu said so. It's related to Mr. Inosuke. It's a weasel called a honey badger.
It's related to him.
It's so cute.
They're also poison-proof, which allows them to eat venomous snakes. Wow.
She loves honey badgers.
The honey badger might be smarter.
Ha!
Or maybe she just got tired of thinking about him.
In other words, I'm so strong, I'm immortal!
More like an idiot.
Who you calling an idiot, you idiot?
Well, then stop it, please!
Yeah, you're fighting right on top of Tanjiro.
Tanjiro's asleep, so please be quiet.
Ah! He went back into a coma!
Would you mind not saying ominous stuff like that? We should cook him up some rice gruel.
Rice gruel? And you stay like that all night. Glad I thought he was going to die. Aw! That's the kid he sends to Tamayo, right?
Yeah, with the demon blood.
When we told Mr. Goto, who was on an expedition, he was stunned by the speed of his recovery.
They're all like this?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Inosuke returned to duty soon after Mr. Tanjiro recovered.
Watch out, everybody! Kazan coming through! No!
Oh, here we go. Zenitsu.
As for Mr. Zenitsu, he's still out on that mission far away from here. His fellow corps members say he's driving them insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has that effect.
You just remembered me. Do you miss me? You do miss me.
Oh, God.
That's enough! As for Mr. Tanjiro, he's been doing his rehabilitation training every day without fail.
The smile on his face.
Even after all this time, I still feel weak. While I was sleeping, did a new sword come? You know, to replace the one that I chipped.
Sorry, no. You got letters from Mr. Haganeska. Would you like to see them?
No.
I have no sword for the...
I'll never forgive you. I'll curse you. I hate you.
Oh, wow. This is bad.
Yep.
But he's like smiling.
Oh, I know I messed up, but I only chipped it this time. Last time I snapped it in half.
Mr. Haganeska just happens to be a bit unforgiving.
A bit?
Just go to the village and talk to him.
Because he'll kill you.
The village?
The village where all the swordsmiths live.
I can go?
There's a village for all of them?
Yeah, why don't you find yourself a new swordsmith, dude? This guy's crazy.
I'm Tanjiro Kamado.
As your guide, I cannot tell you my name. Put these on.
Cool.
What are they?
Earplugs?
A blindfold and earplugs. The village is hidden. Also,
Ah, you also need to plug up his nose.
you have an acute sense of smell.
Yep.
You'll need these.
Yep.
Good call, baby.
In order to protect it from demon attacks, its whereabouts must be kept
Yeah.
secret.
Can't have anyone get tortured and like let him know.
The only reason the Kakshi know where to go next is because they're guided by crows. Even the crows get switched up to keep things secret.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. I'd wondered about that though when she was gone. I'm like, wait, they could just torture her.
Here we are.
Whoa.
Welcome to the Swordsmith Village.
These buildings are amazing.
Everyone says the same thing their first time here.
I know that smell. There must be a hot spring nearby.
You're more than welcome to go there if you'd like.
There's gonna smell food.
So I thought too.
We're used to our protagonist being hungry all the time. Luffy and Goku.
Yeah.
You and travel safe.
Did I just hear an echo of gratitude?
Oh, is this the love?
Yep.
Hashira?
My heart's racing to know how.
I'm glad you made it here safely. My name is Techin Techi Kawahara, and I'm the chief of this village. Nice to meet you.
Awesome mask.
I might be the smallest person in this village, but I'm also the most important.
It's a privilege to meet you.
My, what a fine young man. Please, help yourself to some sweets.
These are delicious.
Indeed. I know you're here for Hotaru, but unfortunately, he's gone missing.
Hotaru?
That's right.
That's such a cute name.
Isn't it? I'm actually the one who named him. As quickly as he loses his temper, he vanishes.
After all, it's my fault. I'm the one who's breaking my sword.
You just chipped it this time.
He's the one who forged a faulty sword, so it's his fault
Oh.
and only his fault.
As soon as he's found, we'll apprehend him.
You beat him?
Have my word.
You aren't gonna hurt him, right?
Yeah, they are.
More importantly, I heard you still haven't quite recovered.
That's a yes.
Definitely a yes.
Speaking of healing, our hot springs works wonders on aches and injuries. You should go.
I can see why the guy gets upset every time he breaks a sword, because he gets blamed. He gets
I
beaten.
hope everything will be okay.
He's given a name he doesn't like.
There are foundries and workshops just like this one all over the village. The swords you all use are made exactly like that.
You all work so hard, just so that we have something to fight with.
It's our job. There's no need to thank us.
Might be no need. Still good to do it.
Everything from gout to a broken heart, the hot spring will heal.
It's a lot of big promises there.
Yeah, I know, right? Is that the sound of her breast? That was.
I think it's the sound of her feet, baby. He's trying to cover her boobs.
I think so. I think he's trying to hold on.
Well, who was it?
I don't even know.
If it helps, dinner's gonna be ready soon. And it's matsutake rice.
I love that.
I guess she's a hearty eater.
She doesn't stay down for very long.
It's massive. Ow. What is this?
Not good.
Oh.
That Mohawk-style haircut. It's the guy whose name I heard from Sumi.
Genya Shinazugawa! Die! Ah!
It's quite greedy. Excellent curl placement.
How have you been? Are you and the Wind Hashira related? Stop trying to make small talk with me, damn it!
And here I thought for a second we could bond in our nakedness. Making new friends sure is tough.
Nezuko!
The guy you met at the hot spring was Genya Shinazugawa. He's also a swordsman.
Did you say Shinazugawa? That would make him the Wind Hashira's brother.
That's right. They were related.
Maybe they're on bad terms.
Wind, unable to get along with anyone? Shocking.
What are you trying to say, Nezuko? Oh, I see.
Genya still hasn't shown up. I was hoping we could at least have a talk.
I don't think he's coming at all.
Oh.
He probably brought food with him.
I'll bring him some rice balls just in case.
Good idea. I'll come too. Can you keep a secret, Nezuko? Believe it or not, I'm getting hungry again. Don't tell anyone, okay?
Why'd you join the Demon Slayer Corps?
It's kind of embarrassing. I joined hoping to find a man. One I could spend forever with. I mean, any girl would prefer someone who's stronger than her, right? After all, we want to feel protected. You know what I mean? That's why I worked my hardest to become a myself. Looks like Genya isn't here.
I'm told they'll be done honing your sword soon. They've requested you come to the workshop to help make the final adjustments.
It looks like I have to go now.
We could take you.
That's all right. I'll probably be leaving in the middle of the night.
Nezuko's like, no, don't leave me.
Thanks for offering. While we may not live to see each other ever again, let's give it our all.
Sure.
You took on an upper-ranked demon and survived.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say what you all went through is equal to 10 years of training. Whether you know it or not, Tanjiro, you're far stronger than you ever were before. I'll be rooting for you every step of the way.
Thank you, Miss Kanroji. I've still got a ways to go. I'll work even harder to defeat Muzan. Kibutsuji.
You know you will.
Say, Tanjiro, you've been granted permission for a long stay, right? Well, apparently, there's a secret weapon in this village that will make you stronger. Try to find it, okay? Bye now!
He had the Roshi effect.
Yeah.
Wow! This breakfast looks amazing.
The vegetables were all picked on the mountainside here, and this fish was caught
Fancy.
fresh from the river this morning.
That's a good meal.
Thank you so much. Thanks for the meal. Nezuko, you listening? I know I should focus on resting, but what Miss Kanroji told me, how there's a secret weapon in the village that can make you stronger. Want to look for it?
She's not like doing much of the looking if you're doing it during the day.
Well, and she said they can make you stronger. You're saying that like it was a collective you
Yeah.
versus a specific you.
It feels like we're on a treasure hunt, doesn't it? While I do enjoy being here, The hot spring really reeks.
Mm.
Or my sense of smell is off because I haven't recovered yet.
Not giving it to you!
I don't have time to argue with you. I came here for it and I'm not leaving without it.
Mist?
Is that? No, that's a Hashira,
Mhm.
isn't it? What did Miss Shinobu say his name was? Oh, right.
You're annoying.
Muichiro Tokito. Just how many Hashira are here?
Give me the key.
In your dreams! My ancestor made this, and it's precious to me!
Is someone else behind him?
I said I'm not giving it to you!
Hey, the guy from his dream.
Okay. So he's
I've seen that man before.
not the upper one demon then?
Yeah. He's not.
All right. Ooh, are we getting a twofer? Love and Mist this season?
Yeah,
So-
they gotta keep upping the stakes.
Why do they all wear masks? Was that ever?
Might have been. I'm not sure why they wear masks though. It's cute how much Nezuko loved the Love Hashira.
Yes.
Who now we got to learn all their names.
No.
Right now they're just Love and Mist.
That's it. We only learn their names when they become cool. Like,
true.
you know, it was Sound Hashira, and then it was Tenjin because he was cool.
Yeah,
Maybe somewhere in there we called him Flashy for a bit just because he kept saying Flashy. But
just a little bit flashy. Yeah.
you know, then he became Tenjin. He earned, and it was like Fire Hashira until, you know, Rengoku was
True.
Rengoku. So they must be cool for us to remember their names.
Thank goodness you finally woke up, Tanjiro.
Hmm.
Thank goodness! Concerning Mr. Inosuke, how long do you think he was on the ceiling?
Days.
He had to have been stuck up there for at least an hour. He's as reckless as ever, isn't he?
You saw the ceiling again.
I was hiding up there since yesterday.
See? Days.
Open your eyes already. How long are you gonna sleep? Thanks to me, he's awake.
Thanks, Inosuke. Next, episode 2, Yoriichi Type 0.
Don't even think about making me worry.
It was cool getting introduced to all the upper ranked demons.
Yes. And man, the Infinity Castle, it's like every time we see it, I feel like I pick up on a little bit more detail about it, see a little bit more of it. And it is so cool. But I almost had like in the original Alien, you know, when they start and it's the shot of the spaceship and it's totally
Yeah.
silent. It's kind of how I felt with how this started. It's like Infinity Castle, but we're going in and it's totally silent. And there's just something so freaky about that.
Yeah, agreed. And then I don't know why I forgot his name. The upper ranked third demon, like
Akasa?
yeah, Akasa, something like that.
Yeah, I think you said it right.
The chip on his shoulder, man, like he just like doesn't like anybody yet. Somebody had mentioned in the comments like how sad it was that Akasa was so, I don't know, like trying hard for Rengoku to like become a demon so he could have someone to spar with. And they mentioned, they're like, yeah, well, I mean, he's the third ranked demon, so he already has people that like are 2 ranks higher than him, so he could spar if he wanted to, but I guess he just doesn't like them or they don't like him, so.
Somebody in one of the comment threads I was reading talked about how, I should preface this by saying there was some diverging thought on this, and I think they were going to go back and check source material. So I'm prefacing this by saying what I might be quoting now might actually be wrong. But they were talking about how Akasa is actually a favored one of Muzan, but how his like not wanting to just eat like any human or any part of a human, and his desire for like finding that stronger opponent and sparring partner or things that aren't considered, I guess, like good demon behavior. That's not how you're supposed to act. So he is lucky in being favored by Muzan because some of his qualities are not those that necessarily would endear him to demons.
Maybe that's why he's like hasn't reached 2 or 1 or whatever, because like some of his practices aren't demon like.
Could be.
And then, man, to be out 2 months and with how hard he fought, like through those injuries, I mean, which were obviously like super severe because he's out for freaking 2 months. He's just like crazy impressive, Tanjiro.
Yeah, but I do like that, you know, they had this episode to show us the toll it took on Tanjiro, because I feel, you know, very often when there's a heroic character who's kind of performing superhuman feats in some capacity, they then become superhuman, and it's like, oh yeah, they spent 2 days in the hospital and they were fine and whatever. So the fact that he was in a coma for 2 months and they were just waiting for him to wake up and hoping that he would be okay, that just added a lot more gravity and like just a lot more weight to the fight that he had and the beating that he took from it. Which felt very significant at the time we watched the fight. But I think often, like, after the fight, that kind of just gets washed away. And I like that they didn't do that here. They showed, like, no, it was really bad.
Mm-hmm. And Inosuke being on the ceiling, just a great reveal for him for season 3. That was perfect. And Zenitsu, just back to, like, being super creepy with his, like, looking at the camera or whatever, breaking the fourth wall, like, looking at, like not breaking the fourth. Yeah, it was weird. Like, I mean, just like, oh, dude, you're going creepy again. Oh, I thought it was just the bees in his head. Bees. And yeah, and then the guy that was in Tanjiro's dream or whatever, or like memory, and had the red hair that looked like the same red hair as the demon, the first rank demon. Obviously, it's not that one, but maybe they're related, maybe they're brothers or something like that. And then when he had the earrings, we're like, oh, it's gonna be Tanjiro's dad. I forgot like what Tanjiro's dad's like hair color was, so I think that's why we thought that. But like, I didn't realize that there was more than one. Like, I thought that was just like for like his family, and like it was just because when Muzan had said like, find the Demon Slayer with the like sun earrings or whatever, it seemed like those were, I don't know, important as far as like not like nobody else really had that. So I thought it was just like Tanjiro's family that had it. Or is it just people that like practice like the sun breathing Demon Slayer, like the first form of demon slaying, of breathing or whatever?
So I think it's actually the latter, but okay. I think the way that our journey went, it felt like they were kind of one and the same.
Yeah.
So when he first showed up in the dream, I thought, oh, maybe Tanjiro's dad. Then we see Tanjiro's dad holding what I assume is baby Tanjiro. And it's like, okay, so maybe this is who his father learned it from, because like he referred to himself as just a coal merchant or whatever, and he wasn't wearing the earrings. So then I wondered like, Tanjiro, is this like the mentor of Tanjiro's dad who like teaches him how to do this? But then we see him again in real life. He's still got the earrings. So now I'm not sure what his significance is. It's like, I'm like, he is very significant somehow. I just haven't quite pieced out exactly in what way. And then I wondered, the demon that looked just like him from behind, I don't think was wearing earrings, because I feel like we would have picked up on that if he had been. But I also didn't really look to make sure that he wasn't either, because at that point we hadn't seen his in real life doppelganger. Yeah.
All right. So just, I mean, I'm glad that like it's gonna be. I imagine it'll be the next episode that we get some of those answers or whatever, because like that's how this episode ended. Unless they like completely go into something different next, we don't deal with Tanjiro at all. But
well, and I thought when I thought that the guy was maybe Tanjiro's dad's sort of mentor, I then thought, oh, but then he must have changed into that demon.
Yeah.
So like seeing him then in real life, it's like, all right, no, now there are maybe multiples, and like maybe they look the same or have like the same hairstyle and similar attire because maybe they trained in the same way, same school or something, or like you said, family.
Well, and then the way this whole season kicks off, that like, and maybe I misheard it, but it sounded like as though the master of the Demon Slayer Corps said that like, and then we'll kill Muzan, and then that like stain from my family will be wiped away.
Yeah.
Which led me to believe that he was like related to Muzan.
I heard it as possibly being related to the other thing that I could interpret it as is that the stain of Muzan being alive now today is that he didn't handle him umpteen years ago when he had the chance or something like that. And so like that's been a badge of shame for him that like, I could have done something about it and I didn't, or I failed, and now so many lives have been lost because he's still kicking.
That was the other way I was looking at him, like, or it could be that. So that might be the way it is, because I feel like it would have been like, I don't know, a bigger reveal, like just I don't know.
I don't know. With Attack on Titan, they like whispered it almost off screen for a big reveal.
I know.
Which I'm not saying what it is, because in case you haven't checked that out, like spoilers. But yeah, a moment that you think would be really big was sort of like almost off screen and whispered.
Yeah. All right, so we're going on to episode number 2 next.
Yeah.
Can't make me give you the key.
Oh.
Even if you did, I wouldn't.
He's like a puppet. He's got 4 arms.
I should try to help, shouldn't I?
He just hit a kid.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Let him go.
6 arms.
Who are you?
How could you treat a kid like that?
How could you not remember me?
He's not even budging.
You take your hands off of me.
Oh.
I can sense something's in it. A demon, perhaps?
You don't remember any of this?
What are you hiding in there?
Stay back.
Yeah, it's weird that he doesn't remember anything.
Yorichi? Escaped your grasp.
I'm not giving the key to anyone! Not even if you torture me! If I do, you'll only break it!
Have you been through torture training? Even most grown-ups aren't able to endure through it. You would never last. And for your age, you're exceedingly stupid.
Oh.
How many people do you think will perish in the time you've wasted rambling about a bunch of nonsense? Whether you like it or not, a Hashira's time is worth far more than yours. You aren't able to save lives. Making weapons is all you're good for.
And if you don't have those weapons, then how are you going to kill the demons? So I think they have a pretty important job.
You're not a baby anymore. What are you doing?
Giving you a little five.
I can't stand you! Why be so cruel?
This.
But look, all his fingers can move and they're healthy.
Even though most of what you said is probably right, swordsmiths are still vital. And that's a fact. They might not fight, but the skills they have are amazing. Without them, we wouldn't have any swords. It's thanks to them that we can fight.
Good job, Tanjiro.
But it's also true that we need them.
Yep.
But I don't have time to waste on your speech. You understand.
Ouch! That was a good speech!
You got the same treatment as the kid.
I don't know if I can carry him by myself.
No worries, I'll carry him back. His eyelids are twitching, which means he's gonna wake up any second. See ya!
Hey!
Mr. Haganezka!
He's hiding from him.
He here just now?
No! I mean, why would he be?
Great lie.
La la.
Maybe you say la 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 after a lie.
Ended up giving him the key, so he took
Foolproof.
off.
I guess you didn't have a choice. Since I don't know what's going on, I shouldn't be making a fuss.
I'm happy. You don't know me, but you stood up for me.
Because it was the right thing to do.
That was a mechanical doll.
Mechanical doll?
Yeah, and that guy took it away with him. He needed the key in order to make the doll move.
To train?
Not only can that mechanical doll overpower a human, but it's capable of 108 different moves. It's often used for combat training.
That's because me had 6 arms and swords and
What was that?
Don't tell me he's already...
the sound of battle.
Amazing.
It's the battle-type mechanical doll built by my ancestors. The Yoriichi Type 0.
Don't you want to know why he has your earrings?
Does he have 6 arms?
That's not a good question.
According to my father, that mechanical doll was modeled after an actual swordsman. And the only way they could manage to replicate the swordsman's moves was by giving it 6 arms.
Huh.
That face. It seems familiar. But why? Who exactly was he?
He was from the Sengoku period.
Sengoku? You mean he lived more than 300 years ago? Incredible.
The technology's so advanced, we're still not able to catch up to it. So if it were to break, there'd be no fixing it. My father suddenly passed away, and I have no siblings. I'm the only one who can step up now.
I think I get it now. Even though we're around the same age. He's talented. And a Hashira.
I mean, he is a descendant of sun-breathing users after all. That boy is a prodigy, you know.
Great eyelashes.
Than the likes of you.
Crow's a bitch.
The first breathing style? So he really is that amazing. But that isn't sun breathing.
Ow!
Hey, now I remember. I saw that man in my dream.
Are you an idiot or something? You met a warrior from the Sengoku period? How old are you exactly, huh?
I must be crazy.
No! Maybe it's an inherited memory. People talk about those a lot in our...
So Tanjiro's grandfather? Great-great-grandfather? Because I was wondering why they wasn't calling him Tanjiro, like calling him a different name.
I'm Tanjiro. What's your name?
My name's Kotetsu.
No! Don't destroy it!
His armor! Kotetsu! I think he ran off this way. How in the world did you manage to climb up that high? I'll do anything I can to help you out. What about your future? If you try hard now for your future self, then a day will come where you can fight.
No, it won't. I'm smart enough to know that I'm a loser, okay?
Oh.
It's all gonna end with my generation. Ouchie!
You cannot give up and walk away from it. Even if you can't do it, there will be someone who will carry on for you. You have to do what you can so it gets passed on. Maybe your kids or grandkids will succeed. I want to be the one to put an end to Musan Kibutsuchi.
But if you can't...
I might die before I fulfill my goals. But I have faith that someone will carry out my wishes the same way we were able to when we beat an upper rank. Musan Kibutsuchi will fall. Let's give our all.
I couldn't stand to watch him break the doll. Combat training should last until nightfall. I promise I'll see this through. To the end.
Yeah. Huh? What? You're already done?
I'm finished. It made for good training. Do I know you? That's right. My sword snapped, so this will do, for the time being.
Kotetsu!
Now dispose of it.
Not even a whiff of malice. He must not be doing it on purpose.
He just doesn't know. He's just...
His crow is oozing with animosity.
Mm-hmm.
She's so condescending. What gives?
So Miss just has like 0 social skills.
Kotetsu, let's make sure and see if it still works.
Nothing.
Okay, hope you're ready to defend yourself.
It's working, Kotetsu! That's...
Yes, it is. And do you know why? Because now you can train with this doll and become stronger than that indifferent little jerk.
Wait, right now?
Yeah, right now. It's on. Gonna start with clubs first, I guess.
I'm gonna die! 6 arms is so many!
There are only 5 arms.
Okay, come on. You sound like Zenitsu.
Please, we need you stronger. So next time we see him, you can say, "That all you got, you scumbag?" It's time to get a haircut, seaweed head. Commit seppuku, you shameless jerk!
How do you really feel, kid?
Mm-hmm.
That's going too far!
You think we should put his head on public display?
What? No! I'm not saying any of that!
That's not the kind of guy Tanjiro is. He's too old.
Tokito was incredible. Despite being smaller and younger than me, I have to train harder. I can become stronger.
Ow.
All you're doing now is moving out of habit, Mr. Tanjiro. You're not reacting off your opponent's moves whatsoever. That's why you're getting beat, understand?
Listen to your master.
Good thing I'm here to expose your weak points until we fix them. No food until we're finished.
Kid runs a tight ship.
Seriously. Oh!
Ow.
That doll wasn't armed with practice sticks. You'd be dead. We're on day 5 now, so starting to...
Good thing they got hot springs to heal anything.
Seriously.
You need to soak.
No food for you today either.
Mr. Kotetsu's surprisingly analytical. As a swordsmanship instructor, he was terrible. He's gotten to be so ruthless that he'll withhold food and water if you fall short. A human can only go without water for 3 days or so.
Unclouded gaze.
It's pure tyranny. Born out of his ignorance, I was able to survive thanks to rainfall. All throughout these harsh training sessions, I went without water, without food, without sleep. And then I started to cross the river to the afterlife. I was walking across a bridge, only to get dizzy from hunger and fall in the river. When I glanced towards the bottom of the river, I saw something shiny, so I swam towards it while being massaged. Despite being underwater, I could smell the shimmering stone. What is this? This smell, it's different than the opening thread. Left side of the head, neck, right side, left side, right shoulder.
You know where the attacks are coming.
No!
To.
There you go. You finally got one strike in. Though it was so weak, I don't think the doll even flinched. You earned some food.
Yay!
Rice balls and pickled plums! And I want high-quality Gyoku roti! Tasty!
Yes! Tasty!
Good, good. His moves. I see them. I see them much better than before. And I've got my stamina back now. I can tell by the scent where he's going to strike.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Even better, I can pick up the scent faster than the opening thread. I can do it! I can land a full-strength blow! But what if it breaks?
Oh, you're doubting yourself.
Do it! If it does break, then I'll just fix it!
Oh, without breaking off. I thought he was talking about a sword.
Far too kind. But there's
He
no
is.
time to hesitate.
Uh-oh.
What I want is for you to be the strongest!
That hurt!
Mr. Tanjiro, are you alright?
Sorry, I broke the sword that you lent me.
Oh.
Oh, that's the actual hidden weapon. Put it in there. You thought it was this thing, but nope. It's what's inside. That's the true ultimate weapon.
It's gotta be at least 300 years old, right?
It's the guy he was modeled after. His sword.
It really suits you, Nezuko.
Hmm.
You like it, don't you? Now it's time for a Taisho era secret. It's actually about Kotetsu. They say his face is such a dead ringer for the mask he wears that in all honesty, he probably doesn't need to wear a mask at all. He might be merciless when it comes to his training, but I know that deep down he's a sweet kid at heart. Next, episode 3, a sword from over 300 years ago.
Well, we kind of saw his face already a little bit.
If you slack off after one good day, you'll
No
be back
food.
where you started. Remember, persistence prevails when all else fails.
Nezuko, let's go!
All right, so it could be that upper rank demon. Since it was over 300 years ago, and he was seeing Tanjiro was seeing, maybe a memory from his ancestors. So then, yeah, you're right, beautiful. It might have been like passed down from that guy that Tanjiro saw in the dream, that the sword master from 300 years ago, and then passed down to Tanjiro's family.
So if both our theories are merged and are now true, how the heck did he become a demon? Like that, I'm intensely curious about his transition from being a world-class swordsman, and it seems like somebody who would protect people, maybe a Hashira with like the whole sun-breathing earring things, maybe, don't know, this is not a given, but so like just thinking about Rengoku and sort of like, I'd rather die than become a demon. I do wonder if this guy is, as you described, then how did he become a demon? Like what was that journey?
Well, I don't even know if it's true.
Right. No, I'm just saying, based on the theory.
If it was true, the thing I'm looking at is when he was talking about, he says that he hasn't accomplished the things that he set out for in his life. He thought he was a complete failure. So in that sense, becoming a demon gives you more power to accomplish things you want to accomplish, gives you more time because you're immortal.
So the road to hell is paved with good intentions?
Well, I don't know what he exactly wanted to accomplish. Maybe
Fair enough.
So I don't know if, it was necessarily good things they wanted to accomplish in the beginning, or if he just wanted to be powerful and rule, or be the best swordsman ever. Yeah. So that's the only thing I think of, as far as why he got turned into a demon.
Yeah.
And robot, whatever, had 6 arms. He had 6 eyes.
Ah, good job, bud.
So, they said they only had 6 arms because of just how quick he moved and everything. But that was the only way to simulate it, which is pretty badass. But that was something else I noticed. In addition to the hair looking similar.
Yeah. I like the sort of dripped out clues for this mystery, and hopefully they will continue to do that so that we get, if he is as powerful of a demon as they say, and if he and this 300-year-old swordsman are the same person, then I'm really excited to learn that story.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope that they continue to do that.
Yeah. And so do you think Mist is autistic? Because he's a prodigy. So he's really smart, and you said, Tanjiro said that he's even younger than him or whatever. Really smart, really skilled, but has no social sense. Doesn't realize when he's being a dick or whatever.
And also doesn't seem to pick up on other people's social cues.
Yeah.
Either for it's not just oh, I don't know that I'm being a dick, but it's also I don't know that anything I've done is making you upset. I don't know that you. So yeah, that definitely sounds possible. I think it makes me think of Asperger's syndrome, and I think that's on the same spectrum as autism. That's sort of that's where my brain goes, just as you asked that question. But
I was thinking about that as well, but I forgot I've forgotten the name of it. But so Asperger's, yeah.
Because that's when you have no ability to read your own social, you have no social cues, but you also have no ability to read anyone else's, I believe is the condition. Okay. So that's just what he made me think of. But you bring in the idea of him being a prodigy and potentially really smart and all, and it's oh yeah, that does sound somewhere on the spectrum possibly.
Could be. All right, so let us know what you thought about these episodes down below in the comments, and if you want early ad-free access, you can get a month ahead, and you can see every moment, see our full see our full uncut reactions over on our Patreon. Links in the description of this video. And thanks so much for watching Demon Slayer with us, but just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive. That was a good yawn, Bucky.
What?